You want to not waste your time, and you want to invest it wisely. You don't want to be like a high 6, 7, or 8. Like you got to be a 9 or a 10 because you're kind of on the gray zone. And so you don't get all the benefits on being one side of the line, nor do you get the clarity or conclusive rejection if you're on the other side of the line. You have some interest, but nowhere near enough to warrant you putting so much effort into putting it. And where the vast majority of men, by statistical necessity, are between a 4 and a 6. You come into here, you come in whatever, Red Pill Master, whatever, self-improvement community in general, and you take it seriously, you improve yourself. That means I would say you can easily, most guys could improve themselves, especially how low fat, soy, whatever. I'd say most guys could add 2 full points to the value. So now you're talking 6 on the low end, 8 on the high end. And now you're in that twilight zone. Now you're in that gray area. And the problem with that is that you'll get some success, but usually girls are going to think they could trade up because they're looking at least 2 points ahead of you, of themselves. Right? But she's slept with 1 or 2 chats, some genuine 10s. They're always looking 2 ahead of you. And so what ended up, and where I would have a date, things would be going well, cool. Second date, got it lined up, canceled. Met a girl at a nightclub, dance, whatever, even make it on the floor. Get the numbers. Yeah, let's meet up. Get stood up. Never hear back. I thought we hit it off. I thought she gave me her number. It was her real number. We talked. We had to enter in hypergamy. Enter in I got better. And that is where it's incredibly frustrating. Because if you're a 3, ain't no girl going to give you hope. Ain't girl going to give you her number. She's not even going to give you the time of day. So you are not going to waste your time and you're not going to get hope. If you're a 10 or a 9, girl is absolutely going to show up. This could totally guarantee you this happened millions, tens of hundreds of, maybe a billion times over in the U.S. A girl will have met a guy Saturday night at the bar, club, whatever. She actually likes the guy. Not the best, but she liked him. He made her giggle and laugh. Good looking enough she'd go to bed with him. And she kind of even looking forward to the date. Oh, maybe, Wednesday I get out. Let's go bowling. So there she is, Wednesday afternoon. Bobby, who she met 4 or 5 days before, says, hey, we still on for bowling tonight at 7? And Tina, these are 80s name, Bobby and Tina, she says, yes, I am. Well, then let's just call him Vlad Elkins, okay? Vlad Elkins calls her, hey, how you doing? And oh my God, it's Vlad Elkins. It's the 10. It's the 9.5. And he calls her at 6, like, hey, going out to the bar, you want to come over? She's like, yes, Vlad Elkins, I'll come over right away. And if she's kind, she calls Bob like, oh, something just came up. And Gen X guys, let me hear it in the audience. One, if you've had an excuse like this, my girlfriend just broke up with her boyfriend and she really needs me now. Something came up. My mom came down with the dino AIDS, and now I have to go tend to her. Whatever. That was if you were lucky. About half the time? Well, no, 70% of the time. 70% of the time, just wouldn't show up. Bob would call like, hey, where are you? Where are they? What's going on? She's all googly-eyed with Vlad Elkins over at the bar. Well, he's getting drunk. Like, hey. And then you're trying to call like, hey, what's going on? While she's back at home. And you're interrupting the sex that he's drilling her. Vlad Elkins is busy drilling the girl you're supposed to be going bowling with at that time. Because the bar was nearby or whatever. And now you're annoying her. So then the next day, like, hey, what the hell happened? Don't take that attitude with it. It's because she's in love. Because remember, sex equals commitment. They're practically married by that time. Now you're interrupting and getting in the way of true love. And then you're confused. And then like, well, and then you just get crushed. Man, that sucked. That sucked. Like, what did I do? Is there something wrong with me? What did I do? And that's got to be the worst. You're 7 or an 8. All these girls kept saying yes. You thought you had good rapport. She seemed to smile. She laughed at your jokes. The silence. What did I do? Is there something wrong with? I'm so confused. No. You're just a lifelong insurance policy. You're a lifelong plan B. That's all you 7 and 8s are. You're lifelong insurance policies to the population of women here today. Maybe this is where you always go down at least 1 full point on your market value for a girl you want to commit to. Maybe ideally 1.5, 2. Well, then they get kind of, yes, it's true. All right. But if you're at your own, they're always aiming 2 points above, and they will string you along. And then and only then after that. And guess what? You know what? Not only are you an insurance policy, you're an alpha widow subject. You're an alpha widow host. She's going to find you and constantly pine for Vlad Elkins. And you'll never compare to El FM. And we're like, no, I won't. No, I just won't. I'm a mere 7 or 8. I am not the Diaz. But yeah, man, you will always be playing second fiddle to a guy they're pined for, had, or all the above. And yeah, man, the time, the effort, the money, and the not visceral throats, you gotta go, I'd say at least 1 lower, a full point lower. And even then, I don't know, with the warped expectation, you just get led along enough. And you will. You'll get a hot chick. You'll get excited. Look, every 7 and 8, y'all got to become Captain Spears. Got to become Ronald Smith. You're already dead, Blythe. You still have hope. You still think you're going to live. Once you give up that, then you can function as a soldier.